I see what ho, chaps and chappets, Game Chap and Bertie here. Yes, fellows, and I dare say we have here some quite interesting news for you pertaining to the latest Minecraft updates, don't we, old chap?
We most certainly do, old chap. Yes, indeed. Because as you may or may not know, the Minecraft 1.7.6 pre-release was recently released, in fact yesterday, by Mojang, which paves the way for some rather exciting and long sought-after additions, such as name changes, unique IDs, and other little secrets.
That's right, old chap. Now, of course, fellows, we have previously discussed name changes for your Minecraft username. That means you can finally change the old username that says Captain Smelly Socks or something, which is no good, you know.
It's Captain Twit.
Captain Twit. Of course, fellows, you can now change this, or will be able to in the near future, but that brings with it a lot of questions and problems, you see. For example, if a player gets banned from a server because he's a naughty boy, and then changes his name, there was the issue of him being able to reconnect and thereby get past the ban.
Aha! So what did the Mojang chaps say they would be doing to counter that eventuality?
Well, it's a very good question, I say. Now, what they've done is they have now based user lists and indeed users themselves around UUIDs. That means unique user IDs. You'll see, fellows, it effectively means each user will have something like a barcode which is tied to them only. So therefore, you can change your name as many times as you like, but your unique user ID or number is the same. So therefore, for the purposes of bans, etc. and so forth, you'll still stay banned, you know.
Aha! So, like your own fingerprint in Minecraft.
It's spooky, I say, that's what it is.
Oh, it is, most certainly. So therefore, if someone's on a server and has done something extremely bad, well, I can't think of anything.
Like Grief Birdie's Heist, I say.
Oh, yes, something like that, yes. Then they rush off and say, ha ha ha, I'll change my name instead to Mr. Doom. You see, and get away with it. They can't.
That's an oddly specific name, old chap. Mr. Doom.
Mr. Doom.
But no, Mr. Doom will still be banned, you'll see. It's
yes, Mr. Doom will be in gloom, because he'll still be banned.
Yes, well, anyway.
Yes.
Most interesting, fellows, as I'm sure you can appreciate. Now, of course, there is another question that has arisen with regard to this. What if your best friend Harry suddenly changes his name to Captain Smelly Sock, for example?
Or Mr. Doom.
Or Mr. Doom, yes. It's a very good question. Then the next time you go to your favourite server, you'll say, I see, where's Harry gone? And of course, Harry's not there, but Mr. Smelly Socks is, you know.
Aha, I see. What happens then?
Well, that's a very good question. And the Mojang chaps don't really have a solid way of dealing with that, other than for Harry to say, oh, hello, it's you. I know you. You're my friend, I say.
Aha, I see. But I've just had another thought.
What's that?
Well, what say you think this is wonderful? I can change names. It's absolutely spiffing. And you say, right, okay, I am going to change my name to that super popular, well-known, with hundreds of millions of views per day YouTuber, Mr. Doom.
Yes, Miss.
Well, what do you want to change your name? Mr. Doom?
Or Bertie, I say. For example,
pinch Mr. Doom's name.
Let's say you wanted to call yourself Notch, for example.
Yes.
You may say, I've got the great idea. I'm going to become the developer of Minecraft itself. I'll wield the power of the red apple, I say.
Yes.
But of course, you can't do that because Mr. Notch's name has already been taken, despite the fact that unique user IDs exist.
So there's no fear at all, then, of losing your name to someone else or pinching names or whatever.
Exactly. You see, if you give up your name and change your name to something else, then it can be stolen. Just bear that in mind, fellows. So if you particularly like your username and don't want to give it up, then just don't change it, you see, and it'll be safe.
Aha, I see. Now, another question might be that folks may or may not have is, will this work with mods?
Yeah, a very good question, old boy.
Do you know what their answer was?
What?
Ask your mod maker or server owner.
Well, that's handy. I suppose
answer.
that does indeed put the onus on the mod developer or author to sort that out, I say. And of course, the other question is, if someone keeps changing their better username on a server, what sort of trouble might that cause for admins and server staff? Now, of course, Mojang will not necessarily be showing all previous usernames for a given ID, so it looks like server owners might have to start keeping logs.
Perhaps he'll be able to keep logs of the unique IDs, but perhaps not.
We'll have to see by just how that works out, I say. Now, in the midst of all this, fellows, there is another very interesting feature, old chap, under development, you know.
Is it? What is it?
It's not anything to do with the rodents, old chap.
No gerbils?
No bloody gerbils.
Well,
no.
I was hoping for gerbils in Minecraft.
There's no gerbils in Minecraft, all right? Now, anyway, fellows, I just say, the secret feature is, of course, as disclosed today, they are working on a friend list, you know.
A friend list? What does that mean?
What? Well, what does it mean? What do you think it means, you silly oaf? It's a good thing, you know. It means, of course, fellows, just like your favourite applications like Steam or Battlefield or whatever I say,
yes.
You can, of course, now have your friends visible in Minecraft.
Aha! Yes, so you've got all your groups, whoever your friends are, big group of friends, and you can see all who they are on one screen.
Well, yes, indeed. That's the theory, I see. Of course, we don't exactly know any details about this or how it's going to work out. A couple of random ideas I'm just going to throw out there might be, for example, it could show you for, I don't know, where a given friend is currently playing their signal strength, etc. and so forth, how many kills you've got on them, I don't know, all these sorts of ideas. We don't yet know what's going to make it into the final, but it's certainly a most interesting and exciting idea that will no doubt help you to keep in touch with your best buddies, well, more effectively, you know.
Most certainly. So presumably, will you be able to add them to, like, your list, or like a clan, for example?
Well, I don't know. We'll have to see. It's a good idea, old chap. Perhaps in the future we might have clan functionality, but for now, indeed, we have had confirmed that friend list is in the works.
Indeed. Now, I suppose a question that people might be asking is, so can I change my name now then in the 1.7.6 pre-release?
That's a good question, old chap. And can they?
Well, Mojang have indicated that they'll be changing it when they feel enough users are using 1.8 or higher, which is the next update, I think.
That's right, of course. So they're not going to let you do this straight away for those. They're going to wait for people to switch to the next update, Minecraft 1.8. So it's a mid-term sort of thing. And of course, the other thing is they have said they don't necessarily want people to be changing names every 5 seconds or whatever.
Most certainly. And they said they don't have any details at the moment on how the name changes, etc. will be performed, or perhaps any restrictions, etc., suggesting perhaps there might be something in play that maybe means you can only change your name once a day or something like that.
Well, yes, of course, fellas. It might be you can have a maximum of 1 name change per year. We don't know. This might be just a one-off sort of thing to let people change their names once, or it might be a more lenient system, but I certainly think we can at least expect the restrictions of the character limit in the names, and of course you won't be able to claim existing names, presumably whether paid for or not. So we'll have to see just exactly how this works, I say.
Most certainly, but it's all rather exciting. And friends and all sorts change your name. I could call my name Game Chap.
You can't. I've got Game Chap.
Oh, can't I? Oh, okay.
Silly. Yeah, God is there.
Never mind. Well, it's absolutely wonderful. Loads of new things. So all we need now is the gerbils.
Yes, the gerbils will finish on. But what are you talking about, old chap? God is there.
You said you agreed.
Well, no, I didn't. Of course, as a piece of side news, your field of view in Minecraft can now go as low as 30 if you're feeling particularly stupid, I say.
Aha, so what does that mean?
It means your screen gets zoomed right in, old chap.
Oh, so you can see up close, absolutely spiffing. Have you ever tried to play Minecraft with your face right up to the screen?
I haven't, actually, no, I must say. I'll try it one time.
Yes, it's an economy Oculus VR. Oh, I can't see anything.
You can't see Oculus Rift. No, I mean,
Facebook.
The Facebook thingy.
Ocuface or something.
No, I don't know, yes. Facialness, whatever it is.
Yes.
Well, fellows, there you are. Some most interesting features in the pipeline and coming soon to Minecraft. I dare say we're excited, old chap.
We most certainly are, yes indeed.
But one more thing.
Oh.
If you are thinking of updating to 1.7.6, be careful, because it is not protocol compatible with the previous 1.7 releases. In other words, if you'd like to set up a server or join a server, you won't be able to using this new version.
So when 1.7.6 comes out, it won't be compatible with the old versions of 1.7.
That's right, Elway. Previous 1.7 releases won't work, I say, but there you are, fellows. Thank you very much for joining us in this Game Jam and Butthead news update bulletin of sorts. I'm looking forward to seeing you once more the next exciting idea, I say. Until then...
Look at that!